Welcome to a brand new unit on chemistry on Academy Tales. My name is James, and in this unit we'll be looking at Introduction to Chemistry. And at the end of this unit, you should be able to describe chemistry as a subject and as a central discipline, and also describe the various branches of chemistry, and also outline some careers in chemistry and state their importance. Now let's look at chemistry as a subject. Day in, day out, we come across diverse substances present in nature. We also observe changes in these substances. Curd formation from milk, formation of alcohol and sugar from sugarcane, and rusting of iron are some of the examples of changes we come across. We also experience burning wood turn to ash, and during baking of a cake, for instance, we see the changes that occur when we mix flour, milk, sugar with egg and then place it under heat. We also see the changes that occur after cooking a fresh egg. For the sake of convenience, science is subdivided into various disciplines. We have chemistry, physics, biology, geology, etc. The branch of science that studies the preparation, properties, structures, and reactions of substances is called chemistry. So chemistry is actually the study of matter and the transformations or changes it undergoes. Let's take a look at the development of chemistry. Chemistry, as we understand it today, is not a very old discipline. The study of chemistry came as a result of two things: philosopher's stone, which would convert metals like iron and copper into gold, and then secondly, the elixir of life, which would grant immortality. So men were researching on these two things, and it led to the development of chemistry. Chemistry developed mainly in the form of alchemy during the 13th to 16th century. Modern day chemistry or modern chemistry actually took shape in the 18th century. Let's take a look at some of the benefits of chemistry as a subject. Principles of chemistry are applicable in diverse areas, such as the weather departments, health sectors, and agriculture. Chemistry plays a very big role in meeting human needs for food, healthcare products, and other materials aimed at improving the quality of life. Let's take a look at some few of those benefits. Synthetic fertilizers. Chemistry is used, or the knowledge gained from chemistry is applied in the manufacture of synthetic fertilizers. Without fertilizers, the world's agriculture production would not suffice to feed the world's population. We are currently getting to 8 billion, and we need synthetic fertilizers to supplement or increase the production of food to feed the population of the world. Pharmaceutical drugs. Chemistry is also used in the development and manufacture of pharmaceutical drugs. These drugs help cure many ailments and diseases from which people suffered and died in the past. Chemistry again provides methods for the isolation and synthesis of life-saving drugs from natural sources. Some of these drugs are cisplatin and Taxol, which are effective in cancer treatments. The drug AZT is also used for helping patients. Synthetic fibers. Chemistry is also used in the development and manufacture of synthetic fibers. Without synthetic fibers, cotton and wool production would not be enough to clothe the world's population. Metallurgy. Metals, and specifically the most widely used ones, that is iron, copper, and aluminium, do not appear free in nature. They have to be isolated by chemical processes. Building materials. Chemistry is also used in the development and manufacture of synthetic materials for building, example, plastic and cement. Manufacture of biofuels. Chemistry is again applicable when we come to the manufacture of fuels from biological substances. For example, manufacturing biofuel, that is ethanol from sugarcane molasses, is one of the very great achievements of chemistry in this area. Then solution to environmental problems. Solution to environmental problems. In recent years, chemistry has helped in dealing with some of the pressing aspects of environmental degradation. Safer alternatives to environmentally hazardous refrigerants like CFCs, responsible for ozone depletion in the stratosphere, has been successfully synthesized or manufactured. So here I have a diagram here showing the manufacture of bioethanol. So the biomass handling is the first stage, and then we treat the biomass, pre-treatment, and then it passes through several chemical processes. And then we have ethanol, which can be used as fuel for our cars and other engines. So this can be actually obtained from sugarcane, the molasses or the waste products from sugarcane. This shows one of the benefits of chemistry. Here we have the modern refrigerants which use hydrofluorocarbons, HFCs. The old refrigerants contain CFCs. We used this in the past and it wasn't environmentally friendly at all. So the development of chemistry has led to safer and more environmentally friendly refrigerants. Let's look at some disciplines that depend on chemistry. Chemistry is sometimes called the central science because it's so important to offer to other fields of science like biology, geology, astronomy, physics, medicine, and many other areas of study. Let's take a look at the fields that actually depend or are based on chemistry. We have biology. All biological bodies are made up of chemical compounds. These compounds engage in chemical reactions that transport energy and grow and divide through chemistry to enable reproduction, respiration, etc. A biological scientist or a biologist will therefore need to understand the chemistry of animals and plants in order to get a better understanding of diet, nutrition, and health. In geology and archaeology, chemists are also needed here. Rocks are made up of atoms, and the chemical composition of stone and soil determines hardness and other physical qualities that shape the landscape. The gradual chemical changes that occur in radioactive elements enable geologists and archaeologists to use carbon dating technique to help us understand the past. So we can know the age of someone who died thousands of years ago with the help of chemistry. Here, the application here is the carbon-14 dating. In medicine and biochemistry, in the field of medicine and biochemistry, chemistry plays a central role. Balanced chemical reactions such as hormone synthesis regulate the health of our bodies. Understanding and treating many health issues depend, therefore, on chemical understanding of what is occurring in the body. We also have other areas like astronomy, engineering, and material science and physics, which depend on chemistry. Let's look at some branches or the branches of chemistry. Chemistry is divided into two main branches. We have pure chemistry and applied chemistry. Under pure chemistry, we have three main areas. We have physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and then organic chemistry. Physical chemistry deals with the study of the physical and fundamental basis of chemical systems and processes. It involves important areas of study such as thermochemistry, which deals with the heat changes involved in chemical reactions. Chemical kinetics, which deals with the speed and the rate of chemical reactions, and then electrochemistry. Then inorganic chemistry deals with the study of the properties and reactions of inorganic compounds. Then organic chemistry deals with the study of the structure, properties, compositions, mechanisms, and reactions of organic compounds. The areas of pure chemistry, that is physical, inorganic, and organic, can be applied in several areas. We have biochemistry, biotechnology, geochemistry, medicine, pharmacy, petrochemistry. Let's look at some careers in chemistry. You can be a chemistry teacher, like myself. And chemistry teachers work in schools, passing on their knowledge to the next generation. And then we have analytical chemists. We also have forensic scientists. We all have geochemists, material scientists, pharmacologists, toxicologists, water chemists. So the work of a chemical engineer, actually, chemical engineers are involved in the design and development of new products from raw materials. They use their knowledge of chemical properties and reactions to transform materials from one state to another. For example, making plastic from oil. Here we have a forensic scientist. Forensic scientists search for and analyze forensic materials found at a crime scene. For example, blood and other body fluids, hair, or non-biological substances such as paints. They are then able to present the evidence for use in legal investigations. We also have analytical chemists who use their skills and expertise to analyze substances, identify what components are present and in what quantities, as well as how these components may behave and react with one another. This can also include the analysis of drugs, food, and other products to determine effectiveness, quality, and to ensure they are safe for human consumption. So those working at the Food and Drugs Board will need analytical chemists to do this job for them. We'll come to the end of our lesson and see you another time.